sleeping with a middle-aged woman and not wanting to be responsible. This is the best way. Hi everyone, I'm Joanna. Today we're going to talk about a very controversial topic, sleeping with a middle-aged woman but don't want to take responsibility. What should I do? First of all, I declare that we absolutely do not advocate this kind of irresponsible behavior. Just to discuss, if you really encounter such a bad thing, what is the relatively appropriate way to deal with it? We all know that middle-aged women are a group with unique charm. They are not as ignorant as young girls. After years of precipitation, they know what they want better and are more aware of the ups and downs of life. In a relationship between the sexes, middle-aged women often have their own set of cognition and standards. Their emotional needs are not just that kind of superficial romance, but more of a kind of understanding, companionship, and respect. Moreover, middle-aged women are also different from when they were young in terms of physiology. With age, estrogen levels will change, which may affect their emotions and physical condition. In intimate relationships, if men can learn more about this knowledge, they can better take care of their feelings. But now there is such a situation. Some people accidentally have an intimate relationship with a middle-aged woman, and then they don't want to take responsibility. This is really throwing yourself into a big trouble. There may be various reasons for not wanting to take responsibility. Some people feel that they haven't had enough fun and don't want to be bound by a relationship. Some people don't take it seriously from the beginning, just for the sake of freshness and excitement. Others, maybe because there is a big gap between the two parties in age, experience, etc. And after getting along, they find that it is really not suitable. But no matter what the reason is, if you don't want to take responsibility, you can't just pat your butt and leave. First of all, from a moral perspective, if this matter is spread, it will not be good for your reputation. In this era of developed social networks, any slight disturbance can spread quickly. If friends and colleagues around you know that you have done such an irresponsible thing, how can you raise your head in the future? Moreover, from an emotional point of view, middle-aged women are also flesh and blood people with emotions. They have invested in a relationship, even if it is not for a long time. They have definitely paid their heart and energy. If you just walk away, it will hurt them a lot. Maybe it will make them lose confidence in love again. It may even affect their future life and interpersonal relationships. So what is the best way to do it? In fact, the first step is to be honest. Find a suitable time and place, sit down, and calmly tell the other person your thoughts. Pay attention. The attitude of speaking must be sincere. Don't be arrogant or indifferent. You can first express your gratitude for the time you spent together, affirm the other person's strengths, and then slowly say why you don't want to continue this relationship. For example, I really appreciate your company during this period. There are many things about you that attract me, but after spending time together, I found that we have big differences in our life plans. I am afraid that if we continue like this, it will bring more harm to both of us. So I think it is better for us to return to the position of friends. After you finish speaking your thoughts, don't rush to leave. You have to give the other person a chance to express herself. Let her vent all the grievances and dissatisfaction in her heart. Maybe after listening to you, she has her own ideas. Maybe she has long felt that this relationship is not suitable, but she has never found a chance to say it. If so, then things will be much easier. Both parties can reach an agreement and part ways amicably. But if the other party is very angry and emotional, at this time you must not confront her. Let her vent her emotions first and then continue to communicate after she calms down a little. You can try to make some promises to her, such as, you can still be friends in the future, and you will definitely not stand idly by when she needs help. However, these promises must be fulfilled, otherwise it will be more difficult to end in the future. Another important point is to deal with material issues. If there are some financial transactions in the process of getting along, you should settle them clearly. Don't end up quarreling over a little money. For example, the cost of traveling together or the gifts given to each other can be negotiated. If the other party gives you a more expensive gift, try to return it if you can. If you really can't return it, you can also compensate in other appropriate ways. In addition, after dealing with this matter, you have to reflect on it. Why did this happen? Is it because I treat feelings too casually, or do I not know how to handle it with others? How to avoid similar situations in the future? After all, no one wants to always fall into such a troublesome situation. In short, sleeping with a middle-aged woman and not wanting to take responsibility is not a very decent thing in itself. But since it has happened, we have to deal with it in an appropriate way and try to minimize the harm to both parties. In relationships between men and women, no matter what age group, we need to be more sincere and understanding so that our emotional life can be more harmonious and beautiful. I hope we don't encounter such bad things, but if we do, we know how to deal with it. Well, today's video ends here. Welcome to Leave a Message for Discussion. We will talk again next time. Bye.